day everybody, it's Kalinara here and welcome back to The Witcher 2. Are we ready to go to the Lockmoon Summit thing or whatever it was?
Good that you're here. We don't have much time.
Seems like we never do.
First we have to get by the guards.
Leave that to me.
Be careful.
I'm always careful.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't seem like you are being very careful.
The Kingslayer! Get him!
I was not being very careful. Oh. Please keep killing me.
Might have tried to reason with them.
Easier this way. Trust me.
I mean,
Clear. Can we go?
they started to attack with me.
Yeah, let's go.
Everything will be revealed at last.
Whether you like it or not, John Natalis, Temeria will be divided.
For the good of the entire North.
The united forces of Kedwin and Redania will end the fighting among the Elder Houses and secure peace from Gorsvelen to Ellender. At present, Temeria is starting to resemble the Pontar Valley.
Which, if I understand correctly, is currently controlled by Edirn.
You are mistaken, Radovid. Vergen is free.
Free? What precisely does that mean?
Lormark is not Kedwen's, and Edirn no longer controls Upper Edirn. We have rejected Prince Stennis.
King Stennis?
And handed King Henselt's army a resounding defeat.
Your forces, my dear lass, are nothing but a motley array of rebellious peasants and elven brigands. Sooner or later, they will need to swear allegiance to someone, or they will be defeated and dispersed.
The peoples of the Pontar Valley will swear allegiance to me, Queen Saskia. As an independent realm, we hereby speak in favor of reconstituting the Council and Conclave.
You're a lovely girl, but you issue from common stock. The sole crown you are worthy of donning is a wreath woven of wildflowers. Redania will recognize no other coronation.
In that case, you must choose, King Radovid. Will you carve up Temeria, or march on the Pontar Valley? Henselt, last of the line of the unicorns, has sworn to recognize the Pontar Valley as a free realm. Philippa Eilhart witnessed it.
Philippa Eilhart is in my dungeon, awaiting trial for treason.
She was in your dungeon, Radovid, but is no longer. She will sit at my side in Vergen as my royal advisor.
She actually still is in the dungeon.
To the matter at hand. The document describing the charter of the Council and the Conclave is, as previously ascertained, an exact copy of the charter found in the ruins on Thanet Island. The more important question relates to the Conclave and its power to designate royal advisors. Today, randomly chosen mages and sorceresses reside at many courts. However, in the time of the previous Conclave, such persons were carefully chosen.
Why shouldn't we pick our own advisors?
These individuals bear great responsibility, Your Majesty. The Conclave needs to be certain they are competent.
And that they will keep the Conclave's interests in mind.
Obviously, sire. The Conclave's chief interest is the well-being and prosperity of the Northern Kingdoms. The document has been signed by every member of the Conclave we have proposed, as well as by all but one of the designated advisors. We await only Sheila de Tanserville's signature.
Without our royal seals, you should be allowed to designate advisors to cowherd at most.
That is true, Your Majesty.
Sheila de Tanserville should never be allowed to sign this document.
Triss Merigold, you decided to join us after all.
De Tanserville has royal blood on her hands. She can't sit on the Conclave.
That is a lie.
Have you anything to support these claims, Merigold?
There are witnesses who will confirm that Sheila de Tanserville was behind the assassinations of Demavend and Foltest.
Officials of the future council and conclave. Sheila de Tanzaville should be arrested and tried. If Triss Merigold speaks the truth, Lady de Tanzaville will be condemned to death.
Hello there.
Sheila de Tanzaville, until Triss Merigold's charges are dismissed or refuted, you cannot sit on the conclave.
Arrest her.
You don't know the whole truth. Merigold doesn't know what she's talking about.
A dragon? But Saskia is the only dragon I can think of. This is problematic. So is Saskia also under the spell of Saga? That makes no sense. She should be only under the spell of Philippa.
Geralt, we're trapped. Magic's no good here. I can't get us out.
Defeat the dragon.
You have to get Sheila.
But isn't it impossible to defeat a dragon?
Stand back while you can, Witcher.
No, I won't.
You can't stop me. Not you, not anyone else.
Oh my.
If I have to, I will kill you.
Oh my. Oh my. I'm burning.
How do you like my dragon?
Well, it didn't really hurt much. But maybe we should wait a little.
Kill him now!
That
You're
was
late.
simple
I've
enough.
already managed to stabilize the portal.
You've got nowhere to run. Sooner or later, somebody will find you.
I prefer to leave on my own terms.
Where's Letho?
Sir Synthesis will tend to him, as she will to all the fools who get a hard-on at the mere thought of burning a sorceress at the stake.
Where is he?
I don't know, fool. I've been looking for him since Foltest's assassination. Letho cheated all of us. We were deceived by his dull face and sluggish stare. Don't you understand? The Lodge sought a way to get rid of Demavend, that's true. He was a weak, volatile king. Edirn would eventually choke to death under his rule. We chose the lesser evil. He had to be eliminated, and Letho happened to be at hand.
Foltest? Henselt?
We had nothing to do with that. After assassinating Demavend, Letho used our gold and magical support to find and meet Yorveth. The elf was to help him hide until the matter blew over, or so I thought. The Lodge did not condemn Foltest to die.
Then who did?
Nilfgaard. Letho is the king of liars and emperor of traitors. From the start, he worked for the glory of the great sun and the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes. He lied to everyone. Me, Yorveth, your stupid little Triss, and you.
Got any evidence?
A moment ago, I received a message from the Lodge's agent in Sintra. The Imperial Army is on the move. They're fording the Yaruga now. Do you think the North can defend itself in the current situation? And can you count on another miracle at Brenna?
I don't know, but you made it all possible and you'll answer for that. The stigma of treason is yours for all time.
We shall see. For no one will leave this city alive. No one will tell this story. Philippa controls the dragon. As soon as I disappear, it will turn the city into a flaming tomb. We may have lost a battle, but the war is just beginning. You, however, shall not take part in it. This is your end, Witcher.
Just a fight against you?
Something's not right.
The diamond! Someone replace the diamond! This one's flawed! I'll be torn to bits! Geralt, remove it!
No.
The diamond! Remove the diamond! I'll give you anything you want!
Nuh-uh. Have fun.
No! No!
That's nasty. But she deserves that. Oh! Oh. Really? I'm not supposed to do that. I thought there was a choice. To let her die or...
Geralt, we're trapped.
God dang it.
Magic's no good here. I can't get us out. Sheila, you have to get Sheila.
I thought I had a choice. But never mind.
Turn back while you can, Witcher. You can't stop me, not you, not anyone else. If I have to, I will kill you. How do you like my dragon?
Burning? Okay, can we skip this? Yes, we can.
Farewell! Something's not right! The diamond! Someone replace the diamond! This one's flawed! I'll be torn to bits! Geralt, remove it!
I guess I have
You
to...
waited long enough. Should you survive, go south to Nilfgaard, where you'll find Yennefer of Vengerberg. Farewell, Witcher.
Tch. Is there anything to get from up here? Whoa, hi! Oh, oh my! What am I supposed to do? You can't just defeat a dragon. Maybe... Is this any useful? Okay, that does nothing. Got it. So can I maybe push him off? No, I can't. Alright, so fire is probably the best way to go. Ooh, something's happening. So what now? You can't just defeat a dragon. Hasn't it been said many times that it is impossible to defeat a dragon?
Damn, you're ugly.
Okay, this is not good. Ouch! What are you doing? How do I... How do I do anything about that? Ouch. Okay, it's almost dead. Is it going to run away or... Oh mine. So what are we going to do? Oh, we are just automatically defeating it. Okay, gotcha. Are we supposed to do something maybe? Like a lot of clicking or anything? Hello? Ouch, that looks like it would hurt. But I think it's a pretty bad thing to... Oh mine! Defeat a dragon. Don't say that Saskia. That dragon is Saskia. Because then everything has gone completely wrong. I mean, it would be sad to leave it like that. I think we need to kill it with suffering. But is that Saskia? Or just some another dragon? I'm now kinda worried.
A list of the Lodge's sorceresses. A list of the hordes who have this mind.
Philippa, how did she get out of the dungeon? I'm wondering how she hasn't tripped yet. Very interesting. Epilogue? We are already done with the game? You must be kidding me. No way. Hello, Trishika. Ah, that's so sweet.
Are you all right?
More or less.
And the dragon?
I had to kill her.
I'm sorry.
That bitch Eilhart should be the one lying at the bottom of the ravine with a blade in her gut.
Her time will come. We've got evidence.
Tell me, Triss, what's it about? Why the hell make sacrifices, have rules and morality, if pure, untainted whoredom always triumphs in the end?
Not always. If you hadn't stopped Saskia, she'd have burned the
Yeah,
city.
it was Saskia.
Dozens would have perished. Then we'd have the inevitable war, brought on by someone's greed or lust for revenge, and hundreds, thousands more would have died. You chose the lesser evil.
I'm tired. Very tired.
Let's get out of here.
I guess Letho got away.
He's waiting for you.
Waiting?
Where the Temerians made camp. Come on.
Final battle against Leto?
What do you mean, waiting? How do you know?
Utter chaos broke out after the dragon attacked. I tried to reach Philippa's quarters. A terrified man approached me in one of the alleys, gave me a letter and begged me not to harm him. He said it was for you. The letter was short. I'm waiting in the Temerian camp. Letho.
What happened here while I was gone?
All the kings had many more armed men than they should have had at a peace summit. During the evacuation, several skirmishes broke out. The Kedwenis clashed with the Temerians. The Order's knights raped 2 sorceresses and killed those who dared try to help them.
Do you think the Council and Conclave will survive?
They're established, and that's the only thing that prevented a wholesale massacre. Hard to say if they'll survive, but for the time being, no one's got any better ideas. Mages are part of this world, whether people like it or not. They have to have their rights, their place. Otherwise, another lodge will arise.
Cool. I can now move around a bit faster. Very interesting. I didn't realize we were already at the end of the game. No, you're wet. Oh, still alive.
I think he's coming too.
Oh, bollocks. The whoreson's in agony. Won't be long now.
Look at that. The cleverest of elven bandits, beaten burnt like ordinary scum.
No.
This is the handiwork of some mage. I'd wager my wife on it.
You shouldn't have taken that trinket. You know they'll ask what he had on him.
And you'll not peep a word. Understand?
Hey you, piss off. We've got a dangerous prisoner here.
A prisoner? Did you capture him?
None of your concern. Buzz off, freak.
Any idea what happened to Roach?
Yes, Radovid tried to buy him off. I'm sure you can guess Roach turned him down.
Some things will never change.
Temeria might not be on the map of the North much longer, but as long as men like Roach are around, there's hope for its rebirth.
Don't pin that mess on me.
I don't intend to. You asked.
Give me your bit back.
Piss off, I said! I'm warning you for the last time.
to do?
Oh, give me your bit back.
You asked for it.
There we go. I'm not letting you have your bit, please.
Want to tell me what that was about?
It's Yorvith. I owed him that much.
I guess I missed quite a bit.
Yeah. Can you help him?
I'm sorry, Geralt. This was high magic. Treating him will take time, maybe months.
But will
I'm
he
gonna miss the
survive?
Kingslayer again. Stay with him, Triss. I'll be back for you when this is over.
Geralt,
This is between me and him.
you don't have to.
I do. He knows how I lost my memory.
The magic shield came down when the deliberations ended. I'll teleport Yorveth out of here, far away to Vergen.
All right.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah, I saved Geralt. I'm awesome. I'm the best. How do I get to the inner yard? Let's see. At least I did something good. Even though he might hate me for Saskia. But I did my best. Okay, how do I get to there? Maybe through here? Or do I need to have to fight you guys now? Oh, you are burning bodies. I see. Don't mind me.
This is no place for witches. Though I know you and you appear wherever something important happens.
True, though sometimes by accident.
And this time, also a coincidence?
Let's say I have something to take care of.
In that case, hurry. Once we're done cleaning up this mess created by the royal soldiery, Loch Muin will be magically sealed.
Getting out of here?
Temporarily. We shall return soon enough to rebuild the city. Loch Muin will regain its former glory. Until that time, we need to keep the treasure hunters and troublemakers out.
So Radovid trusts you?
We shall win His Royal Majesty's trust by delivering Sheila de Tansarville and the other traitresses from the lodge.
That could take a while. Sheila's fled Loch Muin via megascope.
We have time. She cannot hide forever. Sooner or later, she will be ours. Forgive me, I must attend to some matters. And don't dawdle. The city will be sealed in 1 hour.
Cool. Good to know. So how do I get to Lethal? Please just get out of this place. I want to go in there. How do I get there? I'm a bit confused. Wait, is this just where I came from? Yeah, because Triss is over there. Sorry, I'm the type of person to get lost. Don't mind me. This is where I just came from. Let's see over here. Yeah, this seems to be the correct way to go. And here he is. Hello, Leto. We meet again. Oh, that's the Sheila's diamond.
Took you a while? Is that bauble from Sheila's megascope?
Mm-hmm. My final prank. I switched the diamonds. The one in the megascope has a flaw. Minute. But just large enough to warp the teleport. The Emperor's magic theorists assured me the effect would be spectacular.
I let her escape.
You're heartless. You've no idea what the royal witch hunters have in store for her. A lot of pain for a long time.
I don't doubt it. So, ready to lay your cards out on the table?
No matter the game, there comes a point when all the players need to show their cards. I love that moment. But first, vodka.
I suppose my throat's a little dry.
In that case, let's drink to old friendships.
Well, you drank a lot. And And now we are both drunk and
Recovered
dangerous.
your memory yet?
Not entirely.
Remember how we first met?
Yeah, I saved your life. Couldn't think of a nicer way to pay me back?
Frankly, I couldn't. I mean, taking care of another man's woman, Yennefer. I can't fathom what you saw in her, but I suppose there's no accounting for taste.
Ooh, last memory bit or
The
something.
winter solstice 1270. Midinvern, the night of magic. Letho wasn't lying, the hunt had stopped. At the Hanged Man's Tree, the spectral riders selected from among those they had taken. Yennefer was among them. A wraith cannot be killed, only driven away. Every witcher knows that. Yet the riders fell beneath the blows of our witcher's blades. Crimson blood flowed from under their dead men's armor. We could not kill them all. They were simply too many. A stalemate. He was different from all other elves. There was no shame in his gaze. He had never suffered persecution. He had endured no massacres. Humans had not taken his land. This elf was not of this world. He was an invader. We struck a deal. My soul for that of Yennefer. He agreed without hesitation.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Back with me, friend. Got the feeling you left for a minute.
Memories. I remember the Hanged Man's Tree and the Wild Hunt. I remember the exchange. Me for Yennefer.
So, cards out on the table. Unless you chase me all that way just to kill me.
I chased you for lots of reasons. You owe me some explanations to start with.
I want to know
Say
about
I do.
everything.
Tell me about Yennefer. What happened after I departed?
She was feverish for several days. Delirious. In agony. We thought that was it. She was on her way out. Somehow she recovered. But even then she was disoriented. Amnesia like you.
What then?
Well, the woman turned out to be quite a character. Throwing temper tantrums. Trying to seduce orcs. Trying to drive a wedge between us. After you so nobly sacrificed yourself, we thought it'd be dumb just to leave her somewhere. She wouldn't have survived more than a month. The whims and vigor of a duchess, but she was just a sorceress with no memory. We were in the heart of the Empire. And as I'm sure you know, Geralt, in Nilfgaard, mages who behave like that either drop their bad habits quickly, or are drawn and quartered by horses in the middle of Victory Square.
So I heard.
So we set out, wandered through the provinces. Everywhere we went, she got in trouble and we pulled her out. And then one day they captured us. The Imperial Secret Police. Me, Ox, Serret, and Yennefer.
Imperial Secret Police?
Mm-hmm. We were separated, and they questioned us. Long and thoroughly, but it was uneventful, no violence. That's how I met Vatia de Rideau. And a couple of weeks later, the Emperor himself. Me. A simple witcher.
What happened to Yennefer?
I don't know. Never saw her again. The Emperor offered me a mission in the northern kingdoms. As for Yennefer, I had the feeling she was somehow important to Emir. As I see it, they learned of the lodge from her. Those Imperial spooks have their ways. All I heard is that Vatir had his men watch Yennefer closely throughout the time she was at the palace. Then we went off to slay the kings of the north. That's where my knowledge ends.
So she's in the Empire?
She was when I left.
Interesting.
How did you know where we'd find the Wild Hunt?
Every witcher who wears the viper around his neck knows the place. We had so many books and scrolls about the hunt that I used to think our school was founded for the very purpose of solving the riddle of the spectral riders.
Know who they are? You know the true identities of the riders?
From what I understand, they're some damn elven race. But they turned out to be a big ruse. The legendary omen of war proved to be a fairground attraction.
No Market Square mage could possibly conjure up a cavalcade of wraiths speeding across the sky. Then there's the amnesia. No, there's something more, I assure you.
Go ahead, enlighten me. I can tell you want to.
There are a lot of legends and myths about it, but the Wild Hunt is a fact. I've fought and killed many of its wraiths. They were spectral emanations, the avatars of real riders. The riders we ran into by the Hanged Man's Tree.
Are you telling me you were carried off by elves? Real material sons of bitches like the ordinary kind we deal with in this world?
They may be ordinary in their world, but they're strangers in ours. The conjunction of spheres. Know the theory? Do you know how monsters appeared in our world?
There's not a witcher who doesn't know that.
So you know there are other spheres. The most powerful of our mages can open passages between these worlds, and they usually do that to summon the monsters we then have to hunt. The elves we saw come from another world, and they weren't summoned. They found the way on their own. It's not exactly easy, so they usually send their spectral emanations. They come in person on special missions.
As they did for you and Yennefer.
Mm-hmm.
So, elves from another world and their trained wraiths. What did they want from you?
I've got an idea, but that's not your concern. How did a Witcher agree to kill humans at another human's bidding?
At the Emperor's bidding, Geralt. And he's no ordinary human. The rulers of the North come up to about where his Pauline's end.
Why?
Simple. He promised to rebuild the School of the Viper. The Witcher's order where I came to be. Witcher's schools in the south fell into ruin long ago. And Witchers themselves became internal exiles, banned from entering most cities. Besides Seret and Ox, I know of 2 other Witchers of the School of the Viper who should be alive and on the path. I don't know where they are. Haven't seen them for years. Now they can come out of hiding. They can come home.
Interesting.
Why are you still here? Why did you wait for me this time?
I knew you wouldn't give up. I knew you'd pursue me. And I don't aim to hide anymore. Fact is, only you know the truth about me. Well, and a couple of folks whose word isn't worth spit anymore. I never saw you as a foe. I want to go my way, but if I have to fight you first, so be it. This story ends here and now.
Care to tell me what it was all about?
Kill as many rulers as we could. Lay the blame on the sorceresses. Breed chaos. Prepare the North. Soften it before the invasion. And you know what's incredible? We could not have imagined more fertile soil. No matter what the war's outcome, the northern monarchs will accuse one another. Pursue their God-given rights. Seek vengeance and be at each other's throats for years to come. The North resembles a whorehouse on fire, as your friend Dandelion would say.
That sounds like a good thing to say. I just finished
I'm done
this.
talking. Let's finish this.
Wanna fight?
Any vodka left in that bottle?
A swig apiece. Here.
Even more vodka. I should have asked more about the assassinations, but I missed that. Doesn't matter. Let's get into fighting. The last fight. Crazy.
The Imperial army is probably crossing the Yaruga as we speak. Pure pandemonium will ensue. The North's finished. Time to go south, where the good life awaits.
You're a fool, Letho. Both you and your Emperor are forgetting one thing. Misfortune brings people together. Very shortly, the North could be united like never before, thanks to you. But that's just not my concern anymore.
I'm not your foe. I never was. Let me walk away and I will. You'll never see me again. Force me to fight, and this time I'll kill you.
We've been planning to kill him the whole game, so of course we are going to
fight.
kill him.
Ready?
As I'll ever be. You fear death. Stop whining and fight. What does it feel like to be almost dead?
I said fight.
The wolf has teeth.
And they're sharp.
I'm better. I can tell already.
Of course you can.
I mean, you are already dead, you know. That was way too easy. That must have cut your nose hair. Ouch! Dude, I was the one to win. Nice. Ooh, that looks like it would hurt. Yeah, that apparently really hurt. Wait, he died from that one hit? Really? Dang. I'm done. I killed Leto. No words? Are you ashamed of me? There he lays. So, Trish, do you hate me now? What's going to happen? Oh, a ladybug. How cute. Okay, that looked kinda cool.
The
We
Witcher
are
had
done.
traveled far and wide in search of the Kingslayers. Along the way, he had met both the righteous and scoundrels, Bernard Laredo amongst the latter. Laredo sold Flotsam to Kedwin and scattered the local non-humans to the four winds. Flotsam became a military base. Its civilian population was resettled.
I'm sorry.
In Edirn, the Witcher witnessed Saskia the Dragonslayer achieve a great victory. The Pontar Valley, previously Upper Edirn, became a promised land for outcasts who dared dream of freedom. Even sly old Zoltan Chive came to believe in this land of bliss. Yet dark times approached for the architects of the New Order. Dark clouds have been gathering over Temeria since Foltest's death. Stripped of its king, the land was like a rich cloth which nobles began to shred. These minor scavengers, however, scurried off in fear when true predators reached out for their prize. The summit at Loch Muin sealed the fate of Foltest's realm, when Radovid of Redania and Henselt of Kedwin divided it between them.
I'm sorry.
Years before, Geralt of Rivia had witnessed the fall of the Council and Conclave of Mages. The summit in Loch Muin re-established both bodies, their founders sacrificing Sheila de Tanzerville and her accomplices. Yet Radovid also required humility and loyalty from the proud mages, but this did not sit well with all of them. It was a time of great uncertainty, of rape accomplished by royal decree. Yet as troubled as the days seemed, we, who had in some way shaped the world's fate, finally received some respite. Zoltan resumed the quest for his beloved's hand, and I laid my head in the laps of the muses. Who could have known this tempest which had ravaged the north was but a harbinger of darker days, and the preamble to an entirely new tale of Geralt of Rivia.
Oh my. So was this a good or bad ending, I wonder? It kinda seems like I'm sorry about everything. It didn't even say if Jorvik survived. I think we can... Okay, we can skip this. So let's watch this. I mean, this looked pretty cool with all the design art and everything. So I feel like everything did not go exactly as I was planning it to go, but I tried my best. Yeah, I think it's good to say that I tried my best. Maybe if I had done some other choices, things would have gone very much differently, but this is what we are going to go with right now. So I still love this game, or love Witcher in general. I had a lot of fun with playing this. This was actually a lot shorter than the first one. The first one was around 50 hours, while this was only like, I don't know, 24, 25, something around that. So much shorter than the first game, but so full of like action and having fun and so on. I mean, next up it's going to be the Witcher 3. If I remember correctly, that's a longer game again, maybe. I'm not actually sure. I haven't really seen many people playing Witcher 3 on YouTube. So I'm waiting for it. I will start to play it at some point when I have time to download it on my computer. But yeah, I will go with that one probably as my next game, because I want to keep seeing how this is going. So that's great. What else is there to talk about? All the choices with Jorvik, I think I was kinda on the right there. Of course, Roach also seemed kinda cool guy in the end. Like, he had his points. But I think I'm happy that I went with Jorvik. Kinda like having the freedom and, I don't know, like racial matters and so on. Oh, it ended? Oh, I see. It keeps still going. So I guess I need to think about something else to say. The art style in this game was awesome. I know the game firstly began as a bit poor on my end because my old computer was very bad, but at the end here, when things started to work out and be cool, it was really awesome. And what else could I say? Like these pictures like this that were in like the story points, the flashbacks, or the like when Geralt got his memory back. Those were really cool looking. I love the art style of those. And having like Dandelion tell the story of Geralt as this goes on and on. I mean, that's his job basically, because he's a bard. So it's cool to have him telling the story. Of course, that was also in the previous game, so can't say much about that. I don't know if I really should have killed Saskia. That's one I am really thinking about. How much different would it have been if we hadn't killed Saskia? I would kinda want to know that. What would have happened to the Valley of Bondar or whatever is the place, the Freedom Place, if Saskia had lived? What would have happened to Loch Muin if Saskia had lived? I feel like that was a really big thing. But I was also thinking about like she was stabbed by the tree. So I felt like would she have survived even if I hadn't killed her? I feel like she would have just suffered and then died. But at least I saved Geralt, so that's awesome. So what else is there to say? I feel like I want to say something really worth saying, but I don't know what that would be. What am I still missing? I like reading like the stories and everything behind these games, like even at the end when I listened to everything Leto had to say. And I almost started to feel that was I really supposed to kill Leto? Like I started to think that. But then I thought that's what we've been wanting to do this whole game. Thinking about the stable life we had at the beginning of the game and that being ruined. So I feel like he had to pay the price. Simply said. I am proud that I tried to save, or that I saved Trish instead of Philippa, because Philippa got away anyways. But I wonder how different, once again, that would have been if I had saved Philippa instead of Trish. How different would have that been? There's so many things that could have gone differently if done different way. So I'm very interested about all of these. So can I soon end this, please? Well, apparently no. Oh, I could end it through there. Okay, there's still an ending. Hello? You are not going to catch that by hand. Yes, you did. Okay. That looks like a horrible bridge. Oh, still alive, are you? Ooh, is that the wild hunt also? Oh yeah, because the soldiers they burned your village. Interesting. Whoa. That looks awesome. Is this my fault? The world as we know it nears its end, yet the past remains the key to the future. Ooh, that was a really nice quote. We are done. We are freaking done. Well, I just gave a really long explanation about everything, so I hope you like this series. I will be starting at the Witcher 3 at some point. So I hope you like this, and bye bye!